Well, hey there. We're not going to go into the fact that it's been ages and stuff. What we will go straight into is I think I'm obsessed with, and I've only had it no less than a couple of hours. It's that packet I was just waving around like this. So basically, it's Airwick. You can barely see that because it's not focusing. Basically, Airwick came out with this thing, this picture here, and what it is a wax melting pot. And some of you already have it. It melts a stick of wax, which is these things in the here. It looks a bit like that, and I've got the mulled wine and it's lead scents, and basically what that means, as it burns for a period of time, you will get a whiff or a smell or a scent of firewood fill your room, clementines, which is really nice, and mulled wine. Now, I like these scents because they make me feel homey. I do like other scents, but no, I really like this at this time of year as well. I love winter, I love autumn, I love the smells, and I just enjoy everything about Christmas and all the things. Yeah. So I've been out shopping. Retail therapy is the best therapy, may I add, but the most expensive therapy. It's not always constructive to go out when you're in the mood to shop, and yeah, luckily for me, I have a good idea, a good conception of money, I think. But also, the reason why I'm doing this video, because I just wanted to check out how this pod is doing, because I bought a tripod from my phone, and because my phone is such a snazzy little thing, I've got an S7 Edge, and it does great quality videos, for what I've seen. I'm trying it out myself now, so your opinions down below if you think this is good quality. Yeah, and basically I fancy doing a video. I fancy talking to you guys. How are you guys? I speak to you guys on the odd occasion on Snapchat, which I do have. I also watch the odd video from Sincere B on my YouTube. I talk to Chris or see Chris post videos, photos on Facebook. I've spoken to Mr. Crispins on the odd occasion when he's not busy, because he's a busy man these days, like everybody. Stu Dippin, though he's not a subscriber of mine, he is on Snapchat, and he often posts things on the snaps, the chats, and he does occasionally reply to moi, and I reply to him. I enjoy that. I do, indeed. And yeah, I'm also enjoying my new room, because that's the last video really that I'm proper happy to see, because I watch that and remind myself every single day that I must attempt to keep my bedroom clean, because I've worked so hard to get it into the state it is in. And a lot of you see daily updates on Facebook about me changing the odd thing around, putting more comic books up on my wall, which is slowly coming along. I'm a big fan of Joe Suggs' books, Username Evie and Regenerated. Almost finished the first book. To be fair, I'm not a big sit-down read kind of person. I like Joe Suggs' books because they don't have to be a big time reader. It's something I do when I'm at work and I'm on my lunch break maybe, or I'm at home and I'm not in the mood for the TV and I've got my music playing. I grab the book, I go read a couple of pages, and it's just a really great read. username Evie. It's basically a girl who has a really bad school life. She has a cousin who's a very negative, a negative energy in her life, and she makes her life live in hell. And Evie's a bit like me. She's very shy. She has some anxieties in life. Her dad is ill, and things happen in between that. And her dad had created a virtual world, and the virtual world, she basically becomes the virtual world. For you to find out more, read the book. I highly recommend it. It's awesome. Yeah. Oh, good lord! I can tell I've not been in front of the camera for for a long time. Yeah, and he's just come out with a second book, and I'm so keen to read it. But I also have Netflix, and Netflix with Stranger Things going on, and YouTube, and all the things. It's that time of year where people are bringing out autumn stuff, and they're bringing out new makeup looks. I've become a real girly girl, as you would say. I like to look good, okay? But if you hear noise, that's my housemates talking amongst each other, and they're very noisy people when they chat. Oh, and Jasper, Jasper, yeah, Jasper. Jasper is Joe and Casper. Everybody's probably done it, actually, to be fair. I ship them together, not in a gay way, just because Jasper just sounds easier to say. You should watch their movies, or movies, I would say. Hit the Road, and they're coming out with a new one, USA. And basically, that's cool. That's about exploring the place, Hit the Road is about hitting Europe and Italy and places like that. And what they do, they have to get by with the basics in life. So they don't have a lot of technology. They don't have a camper van, and they have to go around Italy getting odd jobs to eat and to stay places, or have a shower, or have a coffee. You know, things that I do. They don't necessarily do these days because of their YouTube achievements, which I think is really cool. Anyway, I think that's everything for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and subscribe, give me a hi in the comments, and I hope to hear from you soon. I hope to be back. Ciao.